Hello and welcome to another video from InplayTrading.com. I'm going to show you in this video some of the strategies that I employ to add some green to my Betfair account using the scanner, and there's no reason why you can't do the same. This is the scanner page. If you hover the mouse over the figures here, you can see when there has been a stat, which minute it's actually occurred in the game, shots on target, corners, possession. There's a breakdown box there that you can see what's happened in the first half and second half. We've now added a pressure indicator that you can see the possession in the last 10 minutes, the shots in the last 10 minutes. And we've worked out possession divided by 5 and add 10 for each shot. And it gives you a figure there. Obviously, the higher that figure, the better. So based on this, we're going to Slovakia look well on top. They've had 5 shots to 1 on target. Going to go in and back them. Have a little look at the recent form, head-to-heads. See if we can gauge anything from that. And as we can see, not really a great deal. The Dutch have won 2 of the last 3. The other one has been a draw. So Slovakia are a big price here, and a small back, and as a little bit of insurance, we're covering the 1-0 and 1-1 in case the Dutch score first. We've now got cover on the 1-0 and 1-1, so really we're covered on all but sort of the 0-0, 2-0 and bigger scores. So let's just submit that. The green on these two cover the red on Slovakia in the match odds, and with only sort of 20 minutes to go, we're in a reasonable position. The game has now gone suspended. Let's see what's happened. Just go up to the match odds. It looks like it's 0-1 in the game. You can tell by the prices that have come back as the market resettles. And this would be good for us because we know we got the 1-1 covered. And you can see that Slovakia have come into 1.38, 1.41. So they have scored, they've gone 0-1. So let's take out the red immediately. Let's leave most of the green on Slovakia because they look well on top, they're in charge of the game. We know we got 1-1 covered for some green there in case the Dutch score next. And that's how the game finished. Okay, let's have a look at another example from eye in this game up here. You can see that the away side are well on top. The Betfair graphs are there. We've got the breakdown of shots, stats, corners, possession, red cards, you name it. See the pressure indicator there. The higher the better. Higher the better shows that they're more on top in the game. They've had more shots. And this is what I do. I sit there and I look at these games and sort of spot opportunities where I can jump in. They might be 15 minutes into the game, might be 25 minutes into the game, might be 60 minutes, 65 minutes. We can see that they've had 2 shots in the last 10 minutes. Possession to the Betfair game and prices. So Lottie look on top. So I'm going to back them at 3.4. Wait for that to get taken. And similar to the last game, just going to cover the 1-0 and 1-1. Because if I can score first, then your back on Lottie is not looking very likely. But at least if you have 1-0 and 1-1, then you're still in the game. You're looking in a pretty strong position. Game finishes 1-0, you shouldn't lose. Game finishes 1-1, you shouldn't lose. So we've submitted that, we're just waiting to get taken. Liquidity isn't great in this game. Some of it's still to be matched. So just gonna waiting for it to be taken. We can see the minutes where there have been shots on target. .54 gone in the game. The home side have only had a shot on target in the 14th minute. We've highlighted the game, so we'll hear when there has been a shot on target. We'll hear when there's been a goal. You'll hear applause, although I've muted the speakers, so you probably won't hear that sound effect. And there we go, 0-1. 77 minutes gone. Another shot on target. The pressure indicator was highly in their favour, you can see. 29-11. The higher that figure, the better. And yet again, the scanner comes good. So you see the price has now dropped for Lottie. It's come right down as it would, as they've scored and gone one up. And this is where this scanner comes into its own. You can see all the games in front of you. See where we backed, where we've been taken, matched. You can see all the games in front of you, and you can see instant opportunities rather than having to trawl through one of the other sites to find the stats. And they only list them in an individual game anyway, so you know it's an absolute nightmare if you're trading more than one game. And with this tool, there's no reason why you can't trade 3, 4, 5, 6 games at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out the red. We're going to leave a lot of the green on Lottie. We're going to leave some of the green on the other two results. You know, there's no point in leaving red on there in case in case they come back. I can come back and score, which is exactly what they did. They had the next shot on target. 84 minutes gone. So now our 1-1 comes into play. So we got that covered. But obviously another goal now to Aachen wouldn't be good. So what I'm going to do is just back. Actually, we're going to lay under 2.5 goals. So we got some cover if there is another goal. Now we've got £30 if Aachen go on to score again. Obviously our 1-1 covers the draw, so giving us a little bit of profit on there. We got £20 there. So we got £28 there, which is nice. And obviously we had a loss on the under 2.5 goals. So that's another little example of exactly what to look for. Let's see what else we can find while we're trading tonight. 5 more minutes of me droning on. Sorry about that. Looking at Luxembourg and Belarus. See what we can do here in this game. It's a Euro 2016 qualifier. Looking at the head-to-heads, Belarus have 1-1, Luxembourg 1-1. The other one was a draw. So what we've done is we've laid Luxembourg. This is another strategy I use whereby a side is ahead but could well lose or draw the game. So what we do is we lay that side. We back the other side, and we can even throw in a sort of an over 2.5 goal back as well. So whilst we're doing that, we're going to have a look at this one. No, we're not. So we can see here the opportunities that Belarus are on top in this game, even though they're 1 down. So we're going to back over 2.5, because obviously if Luxembourg score another goal, then that trade is obviously dead. So our 2.5 will still come in and save us. Looking up the one up here, the Slovenia game. It's 0-0 at the moment. See the shots on target, the shots off target. Just the Betfair graphs. So Estonia looks sort of more in control of this game. They're a big price at 7.2. You can see the pressure indicator 30-10. So let's get on and back Estonia. And again, the same technique, the same strategy. You're backing a side that are on top, but you're covering the 0-1 and the 1-1. So that gives you a little bit of insurance in case the other side score. It's optional to add over 2.5 as well. Obviously that will reduce your profits, but if you think there are going to be a lot more goals in the game, then you can do that. So there we go, it's gone 1-1. Belarus have come back into the game, so we've got £5 on the draw. Estonia have scored as well, they're all going in now. So that was a good back. Pressure indicator told us that Estonia were looking good, they were looking stronger. So that was good back at 7.2. So we're going to green up that. And that was quick, easy money made there. And this is all you have to do. You spot opportunities, you jump on, and you should do very well using this tool, which has grown in popularity. Going to look to do a new tutorial video over the next week or two. We're hoping to add email alerts, and it's proving very popular. The members love it. All the stats are there in front of you. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to use it. This particular night I picked up £100 testing the new pressure indicator, and there really is no reason why you can't do the same. Obviously the 1.5 market is gone here. We stand to lose £5 on under 2.5. We won £56 in the Estonia game. And I'll just show you a sort of a roundup of I buggered up one game, the England game, but that wasn't trading through the scanner. That was my own trading. So we're looking at about £100 profit for the night, just using very simple techniques. And if I can do it, you can do it.